Art students, Brian Proctor, the art teacher, back again with another video. And here we have the finished product. And first of all, let me say that I did add some extra lines to it versus the end. I didn't add this much to it to the end, but for some reason I said, let me add just a little bit more to it just because. So yeah, this is the finished product. And what more can I say? Let's get on with the video and show you how to do this one. stop here because in the beginning I was having a little difficulty getting it down the way I wanted to. So yeah, I could keep inking and just adding a little hatching and so forth until I don't like it, and then I get frustrated and redo it a third time. But I'm going to stop right here and show you guys how I got this. Yeah, this one took a little practice on trying to figure out how I wanted to get it. And usually I like to draw cold, but this thing I had to do this several times to get that twist the way I wanted to get it, that look kind of like leaning and twist. And yeah. So let me show you what I did to get that. As soon as I can find some good paper. I can never find paper. And this is going to be a quickie right here because I don't want to go into that detail again. First thing is he's leaning, and every time I try to make him lean, or my drawings lean more, they kind of straighten out. I guess it's just a habit I have of doing that. So let's do this again. So drawing the torso. Boy, I hate this when your pencils all run away. This is why I have a cup now to put all my pencils in. So when you're leaning, I do that oval and I try to give it that lean, knowing the shoulders are going to go this way. If this shape is like this is your rib cage. When I start trying to name this stuff, I get lost. And you take it and you tilt it up and over, you're going to see kind of like a little bit of this here. So let's just say if you had a hole right here for the neck and a hole here for the arm and a hole here for the arm, you want to have that neck hole right here and that arm hole here and right here. So you can kind of see it a little better. So because you have your abs here, you're only probably going to see that top set. You may see some other sets. So it's leaning this way. You're going to have your chest, and it depends on how large your chest is. And I wanted it, let's go with that line. Let's see how I got that line. So you have your collarbone, which leads to the hole, which should be center actually. Center that, and then center that, because you want to put that in the center of that circle. And then just for the heck of it, let's put your head there. So now you have this shape. You have this coming down to this part of the chest or the pec, and then you have this coming down to that part, like that. So because he's leaning, as I said, you may see some of this open here. You may not, but because of the lean, you're going to see, or because of the angle, you're going to see more this side than that side. So what I'm going to do is I take this, the tuna can, and I put it down, less here, more here. Then from there, you're going to follow that line, and that's going to be the upside down house. More here, less here. That point of that roof is going to be right there. Don't worry about it if it's not rounded, because once you throw the legs in there, it'll be more rounded. And I think this guy, he is actually leaning over more than this guy. I think he's leaning forward more, and this guy's leaning sideways more. That's what I say. I don't know that maybe it's just me tonight. It's not flowing. So anyway, let's keep going. This is about showing you how to do this. Then we have this part of the arm, and then the fist. We have this. It's going to come down. It's supposed to come down and around. Because that delt, where's my pens? You put them all up, dummy. No, this is worn out. Let's just throw this away. This is worn out too. You're gonna have that come down here. So you're gonna have this part right here, and you're gonna have this collarbone. And this is your trap, which goes up to the back of your neck. So however I did that head, however I'm gonna do this head. Trap. You don't want this go too far, your chin to go too far past your neck, which my collarbone is way high here. That's okay. We'll keep going. It's a lesson. So this is going to go away from the back to the front, and then here, and then your chest is going to come like that. So as I said, you're going to see this part. So you may see just a little bit of this corner here, less here, and then just a little bit of that ab, that second set, and some of that third set, depending on how much twist you have, which leads to this, which is just your, yeah, I'm not going to name any more parts today. Your love handle, let's just call it that. We're going to have this one here as well. You'll see that more because this line has to come down. This line has to come down to the crotch. So, get a better pen. No. What was I going to do? Okay, so you have this. Your love handles are right there on the side of these, which comes in, and then you have your, both sides actually come in. Crotch, and then you have your legs are going to come up here, and you're going to have little buttocks right there. How's that? Your legs and the little buttocks right there. But we usually just add all that together when we put our superhero shorts on them, superhero panties. Yeah, okay, so we got that hand. I'm not even going to ink this. I'm telling you, it's just tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Separate those two, the palm. These come in. This one's gonna go down. Let's do the legs first. I have one leg stretcher, and this is where I screwed up on this because I had them shifted over too far and that leg went off. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Should always balance your picture. And this one's gonna go off again. This one's going to go out because it's going to go back. So you're going to have this part of the buttocks right here. And this knee. Comes down. This comes down right here. This is just an oval. And then that triangle or cone, pointed cone, chop it off at the wrist, put the hand there, and then you have that knee here, and then you just put that calf behind it. You can draw that oval if it's easier, and then just put this, make sure this is in the front. Put that behind it. So it's kind of like drawing a snow cone, I guess, now that I'm seeing it. Like that, and then just chop that off and put your foot there. Your heel, and then that foot there. So yeah, as I say, I'm not even gonna try to play. I'm not even gonna try to play to ink this. So this one is squished in. Yeah, I'm gonna ink it a little bit. So this is coming down. You may see some of the rib, as I say. This is getting squished in here. So this is gonna come out, which is that leg. What's wrong with this thing? This is gonna go up, so you're barely gonna see that. This is long, and it's gonna come down kind of like that. So if you keep these rounded, but they're gonna be squished in more. Don't make that hip too wide. Actually can bring that out and then have that leg coming in. Like I said, that's going to be squished. And then tricep, bicep, tricep, forearm. And there's a muscle between your bicep and your tricep, and it comes around like this. I think it's kind of between that, comes up and around, and it goes toward like the thumb, and then you have these extra muscles. I think there's a bunch of those striations, but this is the thick part. That's why your wrist looks like this. And then your hand, however you put your hand. You have this fat part because of that piece. Your tricep to head. And then your elbow is like right between that. And then you bring that around. I didn't do the center. This it depends on how much you turn your arm. Just giving you a little bit of Brian anatomy lesson. And then the hand comes around, and then you have that like Y. And then if you want to get detailed, you can put the more wrinkles, and you will see this comes in first, and you'll see this knuckle for your second finger. Yeah, so since I'm inking it, this comes over and across and down. Some wrinkles in there. This show the top of the finger or inside the finger, like he could have been holding something. This is the bends. The fingers go in and out like that, and then you have that your veins, other delt, collarbone, and you have your traps that come there. See, it's like when I don't care about it, it gets looser, or when I draw cold, it comes out better to me. But when I work at it and work at it and work at it and work at it, it just, yeah, it loses something. See, this is like a rough sketch I really didn't like put no love into. This one was after I warmed up. Well, this one was, I was really trying really hard. And then I was like, okay, that's what's going on, so let me do this. So that's what I got, and that's what you have. And let's get rid of this so that you can see the final product, which is right here. And it's like more like he gave him a good little expression. He's like, come get some of this. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Of course, more videos on the way, and I will see you. And I could have kept inking it, like I could have kept inking it, and you know, there's a lot of spots I could have blacked out. I mean, could have blacked out this whole part here and just left a little bit of light. Could have blacked out more of the leg, but I didn't want to. Just like, it's just, yeah, just there. It's there. All right, so leave a comment if you like. If you got a minute, give me a thumbs up, because I know you have time to do that. Smash that like button, as they say. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, keep drawing.